Oh, it's hard. We come talking that trash for your car. Doing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shit. Hey guys, what's up? Krystal here. I wanted to go ahead and do a video a little different. A lot of people, whatever, it's a little different for me. So I wanted to do a video kind of like using makeup that I really don't use. And it's not that I don't like it, it's just I just have so much makeup and I like really haven't had that much of a chance to use it. So I have a couple things here in front of me that I wanted to go ahead and use today. I'm gonna do a different video of products that haven't like really been touched or anything. So that's what we're going to do today. I also wanted to do this because I am kind of decluttering my makeup and I wanted to see things that I wanted to keep and things that I'm okay with giving away. If you guys wanted, it's my shirt, Boys in the Hood with Ice Cube. But yeah, sidetrack. If you wanted to see what my shirt was. But yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and do a video kind of like this. I know a lot of people do like videos on makeup that they love or makeup that they hate or something like that. This isn't necessarily like that. This is just things that I really don't use. I'm kind of like one of those people that I have a makeup bag and I use that makeup all the time, and every now and then I'll switch things out. So I wanted to go ahead and do this. With that being said, let's just get right into this video. Okay, so first thing that I will be using is my Urban Decay Eden Primer Potion. I used to use this like all the time. I really liked the formula, and then I went back to the MAC paint pot, but I will say that I'm kind of like not being a fan of the paint pot anymore, just because it's a little too creamy and like oily, I guess. Like it's kind of a little bit oily, and my shadows do start creasing. Not always, but there are some times that I do see some creasing, and it's just like it's a little bit too soon. So I don't know if MAC went ahead and reformulated it or what the case may be, but I wasn't informed of any kind of reformulation. I do know that they are getting rid of some things, but as far as the reformulation goes, I was not aware of it. So yeah, I look like so cute right now. Alright, so I wanted to use this palette here. This palette we got from BoxyCharm, and a few eyeshadows in here are actually from BoxyCharm. The entire first row are Ofra palettes. The second row are Makeup Geeks. This here is Ofra, this is Urban Decay, and these are all NYX. Like I said, I wanted to go ahead and get rid of some of the products that I have because I am kind of like decluttering. So in order to do so, I want to use the products first. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a fluffy brush, and I'm taking this one here. This is the Ofra Buttercup, and it's kind of, I don't know, like you won't be able to see it, but not only is it kind of like setting the primer, but it will help me blend out anything. And you know what, normally I like to do my eyebrows first, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that first as well. So I do have a couple of things here. I'm gonna make this video more like the things that I don't really use anymore, just so that I can see if I like it and I like, you know, can go from there. And then I think my next video will be more or less kind of like trying out new things, because I have a lot of new makeup that I haven't really used yet, and I do want to use it to see if I like it or what the case may be. But yeah, so this is the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil in black, and I used to use this all the time, but I kind of stopped filling in my brows. I remember this one actually being kind of like smudgy, now that I'm remembering. Like it would smudge very easily, which is something that I like because it was very natural, but at the same time I didn't like it because it would smear. So I think that was something. And my eyebrows are in very good shape right now, so I don't really need to like go in here too much. So the next thing that I'm going to be getting is this one here. I believe this is called Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek. Makeup Geek eyeshadows were very good eyeshadows if I remember correctly. I don't remember them being like bad quality or anything like that. I know that they're like super smooth. They're a little powdery, but they are very smooth. They're very creamy, and as you can see, they are super pigmented. Maybe I should bring you guys in since we are focusing on the face. Hello. I look like shit. Oh gosh, what am I doing? I need tape. Okay, so now that that's there, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Truffle, and this one here is from Ofra, and this one's also a little bit powdery, so I really don't remember the pigmentation. I just want to use this to kind of like deepen up the crease a little bit. I always get palettes, or sometimes if a company wants me to try something out, you know, like we get palettes. So I usually just stick to that, and then when I like something, like I said, like I'm like a creature of habit. I just like continue to use it. So I haven't used these in a while, and I really do want to use up the products that I have so that I can use them before they expire, and then like, you know, like I don't want to be wasteful. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like I said, I'm trying to go like low waste and stuff like that, and part of that is for me to actually use my products, and if I don't like them, then I can go ahead and pass them along to somebody who will. So the next thing I will be using is this one here, and I think this is, okay, this is Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek, and I want to say I really like Makeup Geek. I know like she has like a lot of controversy going on right now, whatever, but I do know that her eyeshadows though are like really, really good. It's kind of crazy though, all this like controversy and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use Cocoa Bear kind of like on the outer crease and then the outer corner of my eye, and just kind of just like give it some dimension. It's not really that much darker though than the browns that I had already used and built up in the crease. So I'll probably go in with this one here. This is Bitten by Makeup Geek, and we're gonna put that over Cocoa Bear. I really hope, yeah, I was gonna say I really hope that this is gonna work out, because I kind of am just like trying to use what I have here in front of me. So far, so good. I really do like these Ofra eyeshadows and Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I think they're really pretty, and I probably will have this in my makeup bag so that I can use this up, because like I said, I want to use up my makeup. Hello there. Okay, so I went ahead and I blend that out into the crease, and I think I got it pretty even. What I want to go ahead and do now is kind of, should I smoke it out? No, I'm not going to smoke it out first. We're going to take a shader brush. We're going to use this one right here. And now I'm going to use this bronzy shade. This one is from NYX. I got all of these like not too long. I don't know how long ago it was. It was a little while. This is the Liquid Gold Pressed Shadow from NYX. And I want to see, like, it's picking up like really well. I honestly really have not played with these that much. It was just one of those things that I got and I kind of just like put it in my palette, and that was it. These aren't magnetized, so they weren't my favorite. Like right now, like just using them, they're not the best. You do have to build it up a little bit, and it's not what I thought it would be, honestly. I thought these would be like really nice and really pretty, but they're not bad. Like, that's like one layer, can you see it? And then you go and you put in a second layer, and it looks better. It's kind of a little bit patchy, like whenever you put it down. So you really do need to build it up. And it's up to you whether or not you want to spray it, but I don't really like spraying shadows sometimes because it can mess up the texture of the shadow. So I only do it sometimes, and if you do it, just like do it in like the little corner of it or something. But this isn't as like blinding as I thought it would be. A little disappointing, honestly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, I guess this one here. This one is Girl Talk, and this is also a NYX pressed shadow. It's a little bit on the pinkier side, and I want to see if this will like kind of help the intensity a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I don't like this. What do I do? Maybe I'll take something darker. This is Fireball, and this is also a NYX pressed shadow. Just not really feeling this, and this right here I don't think made it any better. Dude, I don't know what you guys think, but to me the lid is like the most important part of an entire makeup look, and right now it just looks like complete mud. I don't know if I like should start over or just keep going. It's a little better. Dabbed it on the center. This is Frostbite from NYX. This one right here. It's like a iridescent kind of highlighting shade. I'm gonna leave it like that for right now, and then we're gonna come back to it because I'm not liking. So I'm gonna take Iron from Ofra. It kind of seems like a dark charcoal with a little bit of shimmer, and I really wanted a black, so I might have to go somewhere else for it. We will see, we will see, we will see, we will see. I don't like that one. So I'm gonna take the Take Me to Brazil shadow, just the black one, because I do actually use this. So I'm just gonna take the black. I kind of found out that I don't really have that much like black shadows. Like I don't have like an actual black shadow. I have like charcoal shadows, like and shit like that, but I don't have like a legit black shadow. Okay, so as far as like foundation goes, I never wear foundation. I do wear concealer. I have a few concealers here, but they honestly all burn my skin, so I was not gonna go ahead and do that. I do have a couple of products that I wanted to try. Like for instance, the powder that I'm going to be using is Laura Mercier. I wanted to use the Believe Beauty because I've only used it once, but I realized that I never filmed like a full face of Believe Beauty, so I'm going to save that powder for next time or another time. And today we're going to go ahead and use Miss Laura, since this is like basically products that I don't really use anymore, but I kind of want to try again, so I'm going to go ahead and use this powder. I've been using the Hourglass powder actually, and I really like the Hourglass powder a lot. It's very like finely milded. It doesn't break me out. I really like that powder. And before I started using that, I would use this powder, but like I said, I'm like a creature of habit when it comes to my makeup, and I like to use the same things, and the only things that I would change would be like eyeshadows or something. But I really did like the Hourglass, and I still do. Like I'm pretty sure that's going to be something that I would repurchase. It makes my face look so nice. This Laura Mercier one can sometimes crumble. I don't know if that happens to everybody, but sometimes it does crumble with makeup, especially like mineral foundations or a mineral primer. It can crumble up if you don't put like a good layer of foundation, and since I don't wear foundation, I kind of have that problem, but it seems to be okay today. Also, it is a little lighter than the Hourglass. I would say the Hourglass has like a yellowish kind of tint to it, and this is like a legit like translucent powder. It's not white, it's not pink, it's just translucent. So I did go ahead and I put on my mascara, but I'm going to say that the NYX eyeshadows are going to be things that I'm going to be giving away. But the Makeup Geek and Ofra, I really did like it. And I'm going to use the NYC Sunny Bronzer. This used to be a staple for everybody. I stopped using it because I noticed that it kind of like went a little bit like reddish on my skin tone, so that's kind of why I stopped using it. So we will see how I like it. It is a little reddish in my opinion, like on my skin tone. I have an olive undertone, but it's not bad. I don't know. I like neutral bronzers because, like I said, I have like olive undertones, so it's very hard for me to find a bronzer that doesn't make me look orange or ashy. So that's why I normally go for neutral undertones or neutral bronzers, because they kind of they look different compared like to your liking. Is it bad? Like, is it that bad? I can't tell. You guys let me know. Do you guys still use the Sunny Bronzer? Please let me know in the comments below. Did you stop using it? Do you think they reformulated it? Because I kind of remember this bronzer being a little bit more warm, and now it's like red. Like, this would be like better for darker skin tones now, and it used to be like a nice universal bronzer, especially for pale people. I'm not getting that today. I kind of like blended it into nothing though, so that's good. I guess let's use this one. This is the e.l.f. Contour and Blush Duo. I used to use this one religiously too, but I stopped using it. I don't know why. Oh, this is a little better. It's a little bit more on the warmer side, so I do like this one. The sunny one is going away. I'm not dealing with that. little baby hairs and shit. So I have to make sure that I actually get powder on it so that it goes into my hairline. I will say though, like this bronzer brush is like pretty precise. Normally, like I said, I like fluffier brushes, but she's gonna be chiseled today. Okay, so that one was a good thing. I do like that, so we're keeping that. For highlight today, we're gonna be using the Ofra Cosmetics and Nikki Tutorial Highlight Everglow. And I know you were like, you don't use that. A lot of people like Nikki Tutorial, and you know, she's not a bad person or bad influencer like at all. She definitely knows what the fuck she's doing. But I really like to see her for more of the creative aspects or whatever the case may be. I cannot for the life of me find a clean highlighting brush. This is gonna be a problem. I just use like this dual fiber brush. It's big as fuck, but it's a dual fiber. So as you can see, like it's barely even been used, and I kind of wanted to like save this for products, like, you know, like trying new things out, but I didn't want to cheat. I knew that I had tried this out before. I just put it back down. So kind of like the gold one the most, but I do mix it in a little bit with the bronzy one. I mean this one, the white one. And this would be like a cute eyeshadow, like honestly. Just, yeah, I'm not gonna do the nose. I think I'm gonna use one of these. I think I'm gonna use this one. This one's an actual blush brush. Wow, the numbers came off, but this is from Basante, I know for sure. And I could use the blush that came in here, but I decided to use one of my Tarte blushes. I have so many of these and I never use them. This one is Feisty, and I used to really like Feisty and Quirky, but I thought Feisty would look cute for today because Quirky's a little bit not as pigmented in a way. So I'm gonna get like a little bit. Blush really isn't my thing. Pretty sure those who have been here for a while know that. So far, so good. Honestly, I do think the eyeshadow look just is a little bit muddy, and I think that's just because I kind of layered a lot of eyeshadows. But it's just weird that like the NYX ones don't really like mesh well together, but the other ones did. It was looking so good until I put on the NYX eyeshadow. So thank you, NYX. So for the lips, I have a few different options here. I have the Too Faced liquid lipstick in Queen. I also have the Dose of Color in Rosebud, the Half Caked, I think this is Slime Crime. It says caked makeup, whatever, and this is in Power Trip. And then I also have this one here from Ofra in their own packaging that we got in BoxyCharm. It does not have a sticker, so I don't know the shade name. I'm gonna swatch them all really quickly. I hate the way this one smells. I hate super sweet concentrated scents. It's like I hate it, and it's so artificial. Okay, so I have these 4 colors right here, and I think honestly I might want to use one of these too. I feel like my eyes are just so bleh. Like they're just so bleh. Like there's nothing cute about them at all. They're just hideous. Like I do not like them at all. Like, NYX, you fucked me up, bitch. You fucked me up. What do I do about that? Like, what do I even do? I don't want to go darker in like the crease because my outer corner and the eyeliner are already kind of like dark. I don't know. Just like not having a good makeup day at all. Like, am I? I don't overline my lips. My camera's being a fucking cunt right now. Like, if I lost footage, I am so sorry. Oh, anyways, Ofra lipstick. It's okay. I think the reason why I kind of was like about it is because I didn't really know the name. For the eyebrows, I'm going to end up using this one here from Bodyography just because this one was a little bit more recent, and is the magnet like broken or something? Like I used it so much I kind of like broke it. I don't know. So we're gonna use this one. This brow thing is also from Bodyography. I think we got these together, and BoxyCharm, and that was a long time ago, sis. So yeah, I really haven't done this in a minute. Let's get the fuck out of me, dude. Yeah, I really don't know if my camera like was fucking up on me or what, but it does look like some of the footage is gone, and that is so irritating. So fucking irritating. I really hope that that's not the case. If it is, I apologize so much. There's really nothing that I personally can do about it. Filling in my brows isn't something that I like to do. I like more of like the bushy eyebrows. So thick. That's how thick my eyebrows are though. Like I'm not making them like thicker. Like that's just how my eyebrows are. Fuck. All I'm doing is like under, like just outlining it and then filling it in. This is kind of, I think this is also why I stopped filling in my eyebrows and just start using eyebrow gel because they're like really bushy. I used to over pluck my eyebrows, especially because I'm a 90s baby. Everybody in the 90s did. So now that I got them like grown out and they're like in a good shape. Like you guys saw the shape. They're really good shape. So I don't need to fill them in. Like I'll just use like eyebrow gel. So I remember now why I stopped like filling them in. They look like boxes. Alright, so that's it for this makeup look. I hope you liked this look. It came out a little bit more grungy and dark than I intended. It's just like no matter what I do, the look always gets grungy. Why? I'm just a grungy person, I guess. But anyways, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and like this kind of concept of me trying to use up makeup that I have in my makeup collection to try to see if I'm going to use it so that I can before it expires, or if I don't like it so that I can pass it on. I'm really trying my hardest to be like low waste right now, and I don't want to waste any products because if they're just sitting there in my makeup collection and they expire, I'm gonna have to toss them out. So I figured that I would use them up while I can and then dispose of them when the time comes, or pass it on to somebody who will use it and they can go ahead and enjoy it for the rest of their life, or the rest of its life. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what are products that you like to use on a regular basis. If you guys do not like any of the products that I don't like, let me know as well. Or if you do like the products that I don't like, let me know as well. Just remember that what may work for you may not work for me, and what may work for me may not work for you. It's just, you know, it is what it is. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not. Click the little bell button so you can see more of my videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.